Choosing the right accounting software can feel overwhelming, right? There are so many options out there, and it's hard to know what's going to be the best fit for your church. And the last thing you want to do is choose the wrong one, because switching between accounting programs every year or being stuck with a bad one doesn't help you or your church. But fear not, I'm here to help. And don't worry, this isn't a sales pitch. We know ChurchTrac isn't always the right fit for every church. I'm going to walk through the essential features to look for in church accounting software and give you some resources to help you make the best choice for your ministry. The first thing to look for is ease of use. When choosing accounting software, you'll want something that's easy for anyone on your team to use. If your finance team is made up of accountants, they may already be comfortable with using a program like QuickBooks. If that's the case, QuickBooks will work for your church. But in most cases, the people handling and managing the church's books aren't trained accountants and have different skill levels with technology. You'll want to find a program easy enough to use for everyone, even for the ones with little to no accounting background. One of the best ways to do this is through review sites. These sites can quickly help you identify programs that are not only easy to use and avoid programs that have bad feedback from current or past customers. Obviously, every program will have its share of both positive and negative reviews, but when you see a program with hundreds of reviews ranked higher than the others, that's a good sign the program is worth considering. Now, after user-friendliness, affordability is the most important factor when choosing an accounting program. The last thing you need is software that eats into your ministry funds. Some accounting programs can cost hundreds of dollars a month. I feel like those companies are taking advantage of churches when they charge so much for something so vital. Look for a solution that's intentionally priced for churches and doesn't have hidden fees or high setup costs. The best approach is to use a church management software that includes accounting. That way you're using a program that's designed for churches. This will also save your church money because you won't have to add another costly subscription to the pile just so you can steward your resources. And your accounting will be connected to all the other tools you're using to manage your ministry. Now, speaking of affordability, customer support is a must. So find a program that includes customer support at no extra cost. I've seen companies that charge each time a customer needs to reach out. Other companies offer support, but only if you're on the highest price tier. It's hard to calculate how much a program will ultimately cost you when the cost is based on such a variable. So instead of dealing with uncertainty, pick a program that will support you no matter what package you choose or the price you pay. This is where user reviews are really helpful. Look for reviews that mention support so that you can get a glimpse of what your experience would be like if you use that program. Are the reviews mostly glowing or are they mostly angry? Remember, you shouldn't have to pay extra just to get the help you need for a program you're already paying for. Now, I touched on this earlier, but it's worth addressing fully. Another thing to consider is whether the accounting software integrates with your other church management tools. Managing your finances in the same place you manage your members, events, and church website all in one place can save you lots of time and money. It really comes in handy when recording donations. An all-in-one solution will make it easy to track giving, generate reports for the church business meeting, and update the budget all at once. Using different programs for these tasks usually doubles your workload. Because these programs likely won't talk to each other, you'll be stuck entering the same data into each program. For most churches, finding an all-in-one solution will make your work a lot easier. The ability to automate your processes is also a huge plus, so much so it's safe to say that it's a must. If you're like a lot of church leaders, you're doing this while juggling a full-time job or other roles you do for the church. Automations will save you a lot of time as you manage your church's finances. So make sure to choose a program that lets you connect your bank account. That way the bank can forward the transactions to your accounting program rather than you having to manually enter everything yourself. And syncing your bank account isn't the only feature to look out for. A program that lets you create your own automations will make your life a lot easier. That way you can offload a lot of your repetitive tasks onto the program itself. Now again, we know the ChurchTrac isn't the best fit for everyone, but if your church or ministry needs an accounting program that covers the essentials, you've come to the right place. With ChurchTrac, you're getting a tool created with churches in mind, built to be your partner in ministry. So to recap, the 5 things to look for are user-friendliness, affordability, free support, as well as automations and other features that will help you manage your church. And if you want a solution that excels in every one of these areas, give ChurchTrac a try. Start your free trial today and see how it can help your church thrive.